In this tutorial, let us learn about physical and chemical changes. In our everyday life, we come across many changes in our surroundings. These changes may involve one or more substances. For example, drying of wet clothes, souring of milk, cooking of food, digestion of food, etc. These changes that take place around us are of two types, physical or chemical. Now let us understand what are physical changes with the help of an example. You might have observed that when a cube of ice is taken out of a refrigerator, it melts into water. If this water is then put back in the refrigerator, it freezes into ice. This indicates that the properties of ice and water are the same. That is, their chemical composition is identical. Here, no new substance is formed. Only the physical state of the substance changes. This change is temporary and reversible. That is, the substance returns to its original state by using simple physical methods. There is no loss or gain of energy as a result of physical change. So, what is a physical change? A physical change is a change in which no new substance is formed and the chemical composition of the original substance remains the same, even though some of its physical properties like color, state, shape, size, etc. may change. The melting of wax, sublimation of iodine, glowing of an electric bulb, formation of vapors, cutting of vegetables, etc. are just a few common examples of physical change. Now let us understand what is a chemical change. A chemical change is a permanent change in which new substances are formed whose chemical composition, physical and chemical properties are different from those of the original substance. Let us take the example of wood. When wood is burned, a new substance called ash is produced. Even when the burning is stopped, the ash cannot be changed back into wood. This shows that the formation of ash from wood is a permanent and irreversible change. At the same time, energy is also released when wood is burnt in the form of heat and light. Photosynthesis in plants, ripening of fruits, rotting of eggs, baking a cake, chemical battery in a car, as well as various metabolic reactions that take place in the cells are all examples of chemical change. Now let's take a quick recap. In a physical change, no new substance is formed and the chemical composition of the substance remains the same. Whereas, in a chemical change, a new substance with an entirely different chemical composition and property is formed. Physical change can be reversible or irreversible, whereas the chemical change is permanent. Heat or light energy may or may not be released or absorbed in a physical change, whereas in a chemical change, heat or light energy or both are released or absorbed. A chemical change is usually called a chemical reaction. Stay tuned as we introduce you to chemical reactions in our next tutorial.